What's up, guys? I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we will have a complete walkthrough and discussion about one of the most recent inventions in the technology space known as ChatGPT. So, if you are new to this specific piece of technology, what I'd like you to know is that in order to sign up for this chatbot, what you will need to do is head over to a search engine of your choice and search for ChatGPT. Upon doing so, hit enter and you will be presented with a few options from which you can select. I would like you guys to select the first link, which is that of OpenAI. OpenAI is the name of the company who has created or developed this chatbot called ChatGPT. Okay, now click on this first link and you will be directed to the home page of OpenAI for ChatGPT. If you scroll a bit down on this page, you will see a button which says try ChatGPT. Go ahead and click on this button and you may close the other tab. Now, upon clicking that button, guys, we see that we are brought to the login and sign up page for ChatGPT. So, just a quick one. If you are new to this chatbot and if you don't have an account as yet, what I'd like you to do is actually click on the sign up button. Upon doing so, it's the standard sign up procedure. You will be required to pass in an email address as well as a password. Okay, I also should mention to you guys as a quick note that I recommend as well that you keep the email open on your computer, the one that you are using to sign up. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because upon completing this procedure, after passing in an email address that you'd like to use and a password, what you will find is that a verification email gets sent to the email address that you used for sign up. And the only time you will have access to the ChatGPT interface is after clicking on the verify button inside that email. So just to give you a bit of idea as to what it may look like, this is what the verification email will look like. So we see I have an OpenAI email here. The title is verify your email, and really all that I need to do is just click on the verify email address button that is located within this email. So upon doing so, I will be required to verify my phone number. Essentially, a code will be sent as well to my phone number so that I can verify and authenticate my presence on the ChatGPT servers. So that is fine. These are all checks and authentication checks that have been placed into position by OpenAI because it is important to keep the servers malicious free. So what I'd like to do now is, since I have an account already, I will just log into my ChatGPT interface. And also, I should mention to you, upon signing up for ChatGPT, you will be required to enter your name, your surname, and so on. Just a bit of basic information that OpenAI themselves would like to know from the users. So, what I'd like to do now is I will proceed to log into my account and I will skip this portion of the video. Okay, guys, and here we are. What we are looking at right now is the ChatGPT interface. This itself is ChatGPT from the user's perspective. Okay, now what I'd like to do is I would just like to open a notepad on the side. So any important bits of information that you guys may need to know, I can just type it in this little notepad. So let's talk a bit about ChatGPT. Personally speaking, I have some experience with how ChatGPT works, and so it is really a mind-blowing creation. Okay, so let's talk a bit. What's important for you to note and pay attention is that ChatGPT is actually what's called a chatbot, okay? And a chatbot is a type of AI, okay? Chatbot is one of the various different types of AI that can exist. And ChatGPT itself, it is actually a very, very powerful AI, okay, that OpenAI has created. So, just as a side note, I will add it here as well, created by OpenAI. Now, what I'd like to mention, okay, in case you are wondering, so Chat GPT, what does the GPT portion stand for? Okay, the GPT portion is actually an acronym and it stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Okay, that's what it stands for. I won't get into the details of how it works. I just want you guys to have some solid foundation of how ChatGPT works and just the basic factual information that you should be aware of. Now, as a first time user for ChatGPT, you may wonder, okay, what is it? How do I use it? And what can it do? Okay, so let us break down those questions and I will answer it to the best that I can. So, you see, guys, ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence, okay? A chatbot. And the way in which chatbots are designed is that they are designed to, I would say, mimic the way human beings talk and express themselves. Okay, this is exactly what ChatGPT does and can do. Okay, it's designed, it has been designed, it has been trained to mimic the way that human beings talk and express themselves. Because ideally, what's the aim and the goal of ChatGPT apart from answering the questions that human beings give it? The goal that ChatGPT had and has is to see to what extent, to what degree can ChatGPT talk like a human being. Okay? And ideally, guys, I should mention, ChatGPT has enormous amounts of power, like power that I cannot express in words. Okay, ChatGPT has immense amount of power, and the reason why I say that is because the amount of knowledge that this chatbot has is ridiculous, guys. It's mind boggling. So I would like to just play around with ChatGPT a bit, give you guys some exposure and insight into how the conversations actually work, and I will discuss any more important concepts that I'd like to talk about. So the first and foremost thing that I'd like to mention is that number one, ChatGPT, you should think of it as talking to a human being. Okay, as much as the form that it takes on is digital and is kind of computerized, the language capabilities that ChatGPT has far exceeds and surpasses that of most of the human beings that exist on our planet, because ChatGPT's language skills is really good. So what I'd like to do is I will just demonstrate a bit here. So I have greeted ChatGPT and it has greeted me back. It says, "Hello, how can I help you today?" Now, another thing that I should mention, right? You see, upon most of your textual prompts that you send to ChatGPT, it's going to always add some phrase or words that are close to the lines of "How can I help you today?" Because this is how ChatGPT was designed. It is designed to be of use to human beings, right? That is us. Now, ChatGPT has been designed in such a way that it has, I would say, some form of decision making that occurs behind the scenes. Because just for demonstration purposes, this is the new chat screen, and I just want to read and go over a few of these points. So, examples of what I can ask ChatGPT include: explain quantum computing in simple terms, got any creative ideas for a 10-year-old's birthday, how do I make an HTTP request in JavaScript. Those are just some possibilities. Now, with regards to the capabilities, what you'll find is that what makes ChatGPT even more human-like is the fact that it has the ability to remember what is said and what was said, during a conversation with any user. Just like how when you chat or talk to an actual human being, the crux and the title or main focus of the conversation is not forgotten by either party. Okay, and chat gpt actually replicates this behavior. Okay, now ChatGPT also allows users to provide follow-up corrections. By that, what it means is, you see, sometimes ChatGPT, like a fact is, ChatGPT is not perfected as yet. It is not using 100% of its potential and capabilities, yet it's already so powerful. Now, the thing is, ChatGPT will allow us to actually query the responses that it gives us. So, if we feel that something is incorrect or something has been said incorrectly, we can query it with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will have the ability to add corrections and adjust its responses. Now, this is probably the most interesting one here. This was something that the developers needed to ensure that they enforce, and that is giving ChatGPT the ability to decline requests that are inappropriate. So obviously, if we ask ChatGPT to give us some proprietary information, it is obviously going to refuse this request. Okay, ChatGPT will tell you that it cannot tell us this information because it is proprietary. Now, limitations. So as we mentioned, ChatGPT is not perfected as yet. It is still in the process of becoming better and more advanced. ChatGPT may really sometimes produce information that is incorrect. So this also stems down to harmful or biased content, harmful instructions. Well, not really intentionally. It is because of what human beings are asking it. Because recently I saw that cyber criminals are actually using ChatGPT to generate malicious code that will aid them in hacking. So that is that. This is an interesting one, in case you did not know, right? And if anyone asks you, so you can enlighten your friends and family, ChatGPT has been trained on data, you guys know, from a start to a stop date. Now, the start date itself is not 100% known, but ChatGPT says that it has been trained on articles and newspapers and books that stem or date back to the year 1900s, and the training year of the year at which training data ends is 2021. What this means is that if you ask ChatGPT about any piece of information that arises in 2022 onwards, it is not going to have an answer for you. Okay, so that's a good thing to know. So for example, if I ask ChatGPT to tell me the horoscopes for 2022 or 2023, it is not going to have an answer for us because it will tell us that the training data ends at 2021. So that is an interesting fact for you to share with friends and family. Also, another interesting thing, right, I'd like to mention to you. You see, guys, what I want you to understand, right, is that ChatGPT is an AI. It's a type of AI slash machine learning, creation. It's a machine learning model. So machine learning is one of the most talked about, fields of careers in IT. It is super powerful, super popular. Now, within machine learning, there's a type or category of machine learning that specializes in these algorithms that are used for NLP. NLP stands for Natural Language Processing. Okay, and this is what gives rise. NLP is the discipline that actually gives rise to what we call chatbots. NLP gives rise to chatbots. So obviously, as you may have already guessed, is that, you see, guys, ChatGPT is a chatbot that uses NLP. Okay, now what I'd like to mention is that ChatGPT gives us endless possibilities and capabilities. Now, you know, with something like this at the hands of every user, we have the ability to 10 times our productivity and our knowledge itself. Okay, ChatGPT is one of the most fascinating inventions in the technology space that I feel has been personally created, also because of the fact that I have some understanding of the technology stacks that power this type of bot. And really, guys, I would love to make a tutorial on the channel that specializes and teaches you guys about NLP and how to create a chatbot of your own. So for now, coming back to the concept and our discussion of Chat GPT, I'd like to just highlight a few important, concepts that I feel users should be aware of. So, what's important to know is that Chat GPT, it does not have feelings, emotions, and so on. This is something that is general knowledge. Okay, Chat GPT does not have emotions, it does not have feelings. So what I mean is that if you ask Chat GPT how are you, it is going to not provide you with an answer. Now, here is what I want to mention to you. There's a huge difference, right? And by huge, I mean more of a logical difference between a virtual assistant and a chatbot. Okay? ChatGPT is a chatbot. A virtual assistant is something like Google Assistant, or Alexa. Those are virtual assistants. Virtual assistants have access to real time systems, right? For example, if you ask Alexa or, a Google Assistant to tell you the time or to set a reminder for you, it will proceed to access the respective third party applications on your device, such as, reminders or alarms, and it will actually set these tasks for you. Now, chatbots cannot do this. Okay, chatbots cannot access third party applications, and they cannot access, you know other sources of information. What I mean by this is that everything that ChatGPT knows is basically kept in an enclosed brain. Okay, that's basically what it is. It is an enclosed brain. ChatGPT cannot tell us the time because of the fact that it does not have access to third party applications and sources of information. If you ask ChatGPT to find an image on the web, it will not be able to do so because ChatGPT at the moment, guys, it does not have access to the internet. Okay, ChatGPT really is a very, very sophisticated brain which at the moment is sitting in the RAM of several computers around the world, and all the knowledge that it has been trained on, it has learned, and it has now has the ability to share this learned knowledge with all human beings around the world. So really, guys, I mean, if you think about it logically, right, the possibilities and the power that Chat GPT can express if it is opened up to the internet and has access to third party applications, it's going to be immense. Personally speaking, I think ChatGPT, if opened up to third party applications and sources of information, it will have the ability to stand up to a platform such as Google. Okay, so this also brings me to talk about another important concept, which is, can ChatGPT replace Google? Personally speaking, guys, I think ChatGPT can, maybe if not totally replace Google, I would say ChatGPT has the ability to draw as much users to it as Google has to itself. So it can really stand up to Google. Now, one of the main reasons is because of the fact that ChatGPT has the ability to help us with our work and do our work for us. So if I ask ChatGPT if it can help me with something, let's try this. Can you help me to write something? And also, guys, if you are experiencing a lag or slowness with your chat GPT, there really is nothing for you to stress about, and chances are it is not your internet connection. It really is because chat GPT or OpenAI rather, they are being influxed with the number of users that are actually signing up for this platform. Okay, ChatGPT really has made history in a way because you see, it took years for platforms like Google, Netflix, and Facebook to garner a user base of 1 million followers, but ChatGPT has really reached 1 million users in a matter of 5 days, okay, after the time of public announcement. So, really, this is very, very cool. So, what I'd like to recommend, if you find your chat GPT being unresponsive or just taking too long to generate a response for you, go ahead and refresh your page. Okay, so and you have an option at the bottom of the screen which will be to regenerate another response for you. So I am asking now if chat GPT can help me to write something. Okay, guys, so here we have it, right? ChatGPT says, of course, what would you like me to help you write? Feel free to give me a topic or any specific instructions you have in mind. Now, I'd like to tell you this, guys. You see, I told you, think of ChatGPT as if you are talking to another human being. So, the more concise and clear you are in the English prompts that you use, the clearer the output you are going to receive from the other party, which in our case is ChatGPT. So, just for demonstration purposes, let us assume that I would like to have an article written about the impact of global warming on Earth. So let us try this. The impact of global warming on Earth. Or actually, what I can do is let me just create a new conversation. So let us ask ChatGPT now, write an article on the topic. So let me add the impact of global warming on Earth. And here we have it. ChatGPT is creating a unique article for us on the topic of global warming on Earth, or the impact rather of global warming on Earth. So the possibilities of chat gpt are endless, okay, especially with regards to the textual tasks and activities that we need to do. It is not only limited to generating articles for reading and so on. You'll have the ability to use chat gpt, especially if you are in the technology space. Chat gpt can generate and explain code, okay, in Java, Python, HTML, CSS, and several other technology stacks. If you are a graduate, I recommend you use ChatGPT to help you with your resume or your CV or your covering letter. Okay, and with regards to ChatGPT itself, I see huge potential in this bot, in this artificial intelligence. So, this is most likely where I will end the video, guys. We had a great discussion. I really love discussing concepts and topics such as this with an audience, and I'd love to hear your feedback and your thoughts about ChatGPT in the comment section below. And I will definitely make more videos regarding ChatGPT. One of the, I would say, ringing questions in most technology professionals' minds is that of the possibility of ChatGPT having a consciousness or being sentient. But there is much debate to be had, with that discussion, and I love discussing that concept. So let me know you guys' thoughts and thinking processes in the comments section below. With this, guys, we will end the video here. Subscribe to my channel for more information about technology. Do make sure to leave a like for this video if you find ChatGPT an interesting leap in technology. And with that, guys, thanks for your time. Good luck with your work, and I will see you in the next YouTube video.